And this is an interesting time of the season, isn't it, Clark, for a lot of these coaches? Having to balance minutes and keep players healthy for the long haul.
Yeah, it is a bit of a balancing act, Kevin. A lot of players don't like to take a seat when they're healthy and able to play. All of these guys, when you get to this level, everybody is a high-level competitor. And sometimes, even if it's for their own good, it's hard to tell them they got to take a night off. Again, I think you go back to reducing practice time and giving players a chance to play in every game that they're able to play in.
Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Running on the wing, they'll have Jones and Ingram. Robinson is out there with Williamson. And it's McCollum in at the 1. The Lakers with the ball. Following the miss by C.J. McCollum. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, Willie Green had a few moments to share with me. Now, they are 0-2 so far against this team this season. I asked him what they have to do to flip the script. He said, well, at the end of the day, it comes down to putting points on the board. We have to be more effective against their shot blockers. Maybe it's crashing the glass. Maybe it's better looks on the perimeter. We have to figure it out. Back to you, Kevin.
We appreciate that, David. Thanks. Yeah, that defense, something to be reckoned with. Greg, we'll see how it plays out.
Well, it's important to be patient. The other team's going to take certain things away. Just keep probing, trying to find that weakness.
And, you know, one of the things you can do is try to speed up the pace. Make them react to what you're doing instead of the other way around. Don't play on your heels. Be the aggressor.
And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving. That's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
Well, Davis, a game-wrecking presence around the basket. Excellent agility for a big guy.
And it's McCollum off the drive. Robinson passes to McCollum. Great D that time from Davis.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Here's LeBron. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Westbrook against McCollum. Kicks to Ingram. Over Nwaba. And again, New Orleans has no up.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans. Some changes for the Lakers. Walker's checked in for David Nwaba. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Russell Westbrook. And it's Ingram missing. Lakers leading by 9. And here's James outside. Alvarado grabs the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Ingram, trying to get something going. The Lakers with the rebound. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Murphy with the steal. Out to the wing. Fires the 3. And again, New Orleans has no up. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Murphy can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. A shot by T, no good. Pelicans trail by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Dishes it to LeBron. Over Hayes. And James gets it to go. James has got 9 points.
chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense.
For New Orleans. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Ingram finds McCollum. Outside Robinson. Passes to Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. Williamson dishes to McCollum. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. McCollum's got his second basket of the night.
And you can't give McCollum any space. Always a threat to pull the trigger.
David Nwaba out there with LeBron James. Then it's T. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Bryant in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, T in that last outing against the Trailblazers really lit up the floor. He had 35 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contribution.
It's defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Lakers. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Lets the three fly, sinks the three-pointer. 9 points for T.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made one in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
There's a screen by Robinson. 14 feet away. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And the speed Ingram has makes him a nightmare for defenses in pick and rolls. I mean, he constantly keeps them on skates and wondering what's next.
Now here's James. Really played well against Portland in his last outing. Over Williamson. And the Lakers check on 2 more.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Man, is it easy to remain in awe of the greatness of LeBron James. Clark, this is a guy that just doesn't seem to age. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really one of the remarkable runs in the history of sports in my mind, quite honestly, Kevin. On and off the floor. We know he spends a lot of time and money to keep his body in peak shape. He yet is still not showing any real signs of slowing down. We know Father Time is undefeated. But I tell you what, LeBron is giving it a run for its money.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Jones finds Robinson. Now the pass to McCollum. And Jones has it in the corner. Westbrook pulls it in.
And, you know, you can see in his eyes, he knows that is not a dunk he should have missed.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And it's McCollum in the corner. Outside, Jones. And it's sent back by Bryant. Ingram with the steal. A 3. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this.
Do this in the second half. Hey, everybody, it's halftime.
I know it's not the case, but it seemed like they were lacking on the offensive game plan. Maybe some guys were improvising when they should have been making the next pass.
And now let's take a moment. The fan. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's 5. Ingram in the front court with Williamson. McCollum and Jones are their guards. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
He's got a point, David. We thank you for your report.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And, guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, that the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders, they're building a team to contend.
That shot off the mark. And New Orleans will come the other way.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Reeves is checked. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. They'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. Russell Westbrook out there with T, and it's Nwaba in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. McCollum, no good.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody wanted to ease up off the threes.
Yeah, LeBron is such a talented finisher. The defense in that situation just unable to keep him from that shot.
Ingram passes to Robinson. Out to Ingram from past the arc. Buries it from 3-point range.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Lakers leading by 21. James looking around. Here's T. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 6 assists here tonight.
Yeah, it's like the game is in slow motion for LeBron. He sees the entire floor and sees it so well, knows what's coming, and usually always makes the right pass.
Robinson finds McCollum. Robinson a screen on Westbrook. Here's McCollum. Robinson passes to Williamson. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Ingram from the arc. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
LeBron against Williamson. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little extra on that one.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass. And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Murphy passes to McCollum. Feeds it to Ingram. Puts it up from 7. Again, the Pelicans score.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Pass to Nwaba. There's the drive. Pass to T. Shoots the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Here's Ingram at the tip, and Robinson is right there.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great positioning.
Here's T. He's covered by Ingram. T's shot is good. And that's 18 points for T.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor.
McCollum kicks to Ingram. And Clark, Commissioner Silver noted recently as the league moves to a more selective viewing experience, load management could hurt revenues even further.
Yeah, you know, when more fans can pay to watch individual games, it's a bit of an a la carte system. I think you need that star power every night. And even beyond that, Kevin, I think players, all players, but particularly the star players, have a responsibility to try to show up for work every single night. And that really should be the mindset. I think it goes beyond revenue. I think it's just a matter of principle. You have a job, you should be looking to perform every time you have the opportunity. I understand rest, but I think rest should probably be confined to practice, not the game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here
for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58.
And just bulldozing their way through this season series. The victory here tonight will make it 3-0 for the year, with one left to be played against the Pelicans.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's T. He is guarded by McCollum and finished off by Davis.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.